with the Craftmatic and bad. Alright, so I was working on a generator.
Folder here, and then we can get the children of that folder. You see, this is the exit folder.
Checkmark live online under the category software and game development. The uptime begins.
Alright, that's gotta get turned down because that's gonna freaking blow my ear. We're not. You know, maybe I'm just stupid. Oh, there it is.
And everything that is in that folder are considered children. And the exit folder is the parent. I'm not sure if I'm over-explaining everything here, but
No.
let's just explain what I can explain, because I also myself hate to watch tutorial and I have no idea what's going on. So now we're getting the folder. And we can get children components with an S because there are more children. And every time we get something with S where there's more, we get it as a list. So now we get
Howdy do, howdy day. Who be that? Oh, hey. I was just getting into your stream and then you closed it out on me.
All the children in the folder, and we need to add this to a list. Alright, so we can say append array, and let me explain in a second, and then right click this bottom one and say promote to variable, so we are making sure that it's the correct variable.
Alright, tell her I'm streaming. I'm making the game right now. See if I can have the food brought to me. Oh, my poor baby.
Variable we are creating, and let's call this exits.
Apologies,
list.
Christian had to go, so I decided to take a break.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, and then I saw you doing your Fortnite thing the other day with like the Guitar Hero thingy or whatever. Jeez, hurting so bad.
Because this is a list. Compile. So what is happening here? We have a list.
Yes, I'm streaming. Thank you, buddy. Love ya. Okay, they gotta stop aggravating the baby. Baby's trying to. Oh, I forgot. Time for church.
Ah yes, they have gorillas out, so I'm trying to get all the skins out RN.
Oh, I would, man. I love the gorillas, and I love. They made the gorilla skins good, so. But
they did, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of the gorillas, and I really like what they are releasing. But apparently my camera is way off center, and I'm trying to. I think it's because my baby grabbed the wire earlier, probably. Yeah, no, I wanna get everything done. I was gonna do some Fortnite because I really like the Halo skins too, because that looked really good. I've got so much I've got to do. Man, I'm struggling already. What was I doing?
You can only get the Mythic and Russell through the music pass.
Go figure. I like Russell. Russell's the one I want.
The list is empty. We're getting the folder, we're getting everything in the folder, and we are appending it with this list, which means that everything in the exits folder are getting put into the list. And also, I think for some reason we need to swap these out. So this one goes to the bottom and this one goes to the top. I'm not sure how it works, but I have just tried that it doesn't work the other way. Then we connect it here. So every time we spawn this room, we're getting all the exits and we are putting it into this list. That means that there should be 3 exits in this list. Can we test that? Maybe press F9, see if it works. Compile.
Mark got me the bundle of 2D and Noodle and I was so thankful. She's
2D.
got a mask on her face and it's adorable. Noodle's my favorite, cause I'm a huge bass head.
Maybe press F9, see if it works. Compile. Press play. There's nothing. That is because I think we need another step. Let's just say print string. And then remove this error thing and then edit F9 to make the code stop.
But you haven't talked to me in a while. How's everything going?
Job's falling through. I'm having bad problems with my anxiety. Working with everything at home. Child's sick again. They're always sick. See, I'm having an error right here. What?
This node. Let's try and see if that works. See, we have 3 exits right now, arrow 1, 2, 3, in the list. So that's awesome, guys. Let's just remove this print string again. So another thing we can do that makes this a lot more clean is that instead of just going straight into event begin play,
I see a lot of stress put on you at once and it's all crashing down. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm praying it's getting better for you.
I hope it does, but if it ain't one thing, it's another, you know? And I'm like, I'm trying not to get overwhelmed, and I'm trying to take medication to help with the stress and all, and it's like, nope, that ain't gonna work. Can't take none of that. Don't take that. Nope. And then my doctor was laughing at me yesterday, so guess what? I have to go find a new doctor because he laughed at me because I'm like, hey, I can't take, I'm having trouble taking these medications because taking them out is stressing me out because I'm worried about taking the medication because I have an irrational fear of taking medications and being around chemicals. So it's like, but I'm trying so hard to beat the fears and just suck it up and tell myself all's good and give it to God. But you gotta imagine how much that beats me up.
That one. We can drag out and write custom event and then enter. And we will call this spawn start room. So now this is an event and we can mark it like this. Press C and we can type in spawn. Mark it like this. Press C and we can type in spawn start room. What I like to do is give this a green color.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn better organization.
Like this. Put the green color in here. Oh, Jesus Christ, delete this one. So now we have a green color. And then enhance the text.
Yet if a doctor is doing that to you, time to find a new one. I've
Yeah.
had those that thought I was lying about my diseases. Most care. Some don't, and the arrogant ones are the ones that need to be put out.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying, and he usually just tries to push medicine down my throat or send me to another doctor always. Which I'm fine with going to another doctor or specialist, but I'm not okay with just having medicine shoved down my throat. And I tell him, like, hey, I'm not going to take it. Like, the migraine medicines that I did not need, and I told him I didn't need it because I already knew that wasn't the issue. He just kept trying to push that stuff down my throat. I'm like, dude, listen to me. It's not that. It's not a medicine issue. It is a muscle or skeletal structure issue. I'm telling you that. Guess what? I go to PT and I'm doing stuff for my shoulder and my neck now. Wow, would have never imagined. I feel a lot better on that end. I mean, rather than the stress still gets me. But, the stress would be handled if we could figure out what's triggering me. Or there's some way we could stop me from producing the effects of stress. Whatever my body is producing that is stressing me.
You better can see it. So this is spawn start room. And to run this code, we just drag out from begin play. And then we type in spawn start room. And now the begin play will play this one.
You are strong. You can find alternatives.
This node, which is this
there are ways. Have you tried therapy?
Yes, I'm trying therapy and all that. And trust me, I'm trying it. Thank you, Lord God Almighty, for this meal I'm about to take. Bless the hands that have made it. Help it to nourish me and keep me strong and healthy. God, all that you do. Please be Shalom. In His name. I'm trying to eat real quick.
Condensed into this one. You can also drag it out from the left spawn start room in the event graph, drag it out, we have the same. Does that make sense? It's just to clean things up a bit more. Okay, so now the exciting part, we need to add the next room. So we will make a new, move this up, make a new custom event, right click, search for custom event presenter, and we will call this spawn next room. And now we have created the event. We need to play it after the spawn start room, so we can drag it in from the left, spawn next room, and plug it in after the start room. So now everything we put in here will be played down here.
Okay,
that's how custom events work, and they
are
awesome. When I learned how to use this, everything becomes much more clear and easy. to look at, right? And it's much easier to organize if you make things in events like this. You can also do it in functions, which is basically the same. The functions can do some more, but then you need to open up functions and go into a different, viewport here to work with it. And I kind of like to have it here so I can see what's going on. So to spawn the next room, we need to get an exit, right? So we drag in from the left the exit list with those 3 exits in it. So we get it. Then we can get a random, just type in random array item. And you can right click the blue thing here and promote it to a variable. And we will call this, in the top right here, we will call this selected exit point. And then tie it into the custom event here.
So this is slightly for the project I'm working on right now. But this is actually for my friend. He wanted to do like a Binding of Isaac like project. So I wanted to do this procedural generation. Shout out to my boy Ace. But he was talking about making a game, and I was telling him how we needed to go over to Unreal because issues with Unity and all right now, and Unity's backfire and all that. So running through Unreal is more logical. Not only that,
That's
but
good you are at least trying, I'm glad you are trying it. There are some who won't even try but you put forth the effort to try, so I'm proud you are going. If you want to go medical route, let's try looking into psychiatrists that are open for you to trying things. Advocating for you.
I need a good psychiatrist, but I need them to understand. For one, I have issues with psychiatry medicine. I had too many bad effects. Now I have a bad aversion to medicine. Number two, a lot of the time, psychiatry is like, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, it can help, but they have to understand the fears I'm coming from. Not only that, but if they're gonna give me anything, they have to see my gene site testing, because I have 22 gene mutations. That's why I can't take a lot of certain things. Like normal medications, but if it's like certain anxieties, muscle relaxers, things that mess with your mental state, I'm not good with. But if it's just like pain meds and normal pain meds and stuff like that, no problem. But it's because of the way my body metabolizes things. It's either I metabolize it too fast, I metabolize it too slow, or my metabolization is changing it. So, you just grabbed my baby. Alright, what was I doing? I gotta turn this up.
I wish I could send you mine. She's really good at taking care of her patients and looks into thoroughly of what medicines what work right for you etc. Unfortunately I don't think she doesn't do out of state.
It's,
Yeah. So we're getting the list, we're getting a random exit, a random arrow, and when we have
Two viewers, +2, alarm clock 22 minutes and 9 seconds. Anyways, what's the game supposed to be about?
um, the game right now. So I'm aiming at uh two different interpretations of the game. Uh, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch my uncle's preaching right now. My great uncle. I don't know how you interpreted that, but anyway, he's preaching right now, and I'm trying to figure out
You're
who's
good, take your time OFC.
he's he's trying to say what pastors are coming down right now. But no, the game I'm working on is it's sadly got split into two parts. I'm looking at a boss rush idea where it's just boss, 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 boss. You're fighting boss after boss after boss. But each boss is unique in its mechanics, so it's not like, oh dang, I'm just shooting this person, it's another bullet hell, it's another bullet hell, it's another bullet hell. Nah, it could be like, okay, your first two bosses are bullet hell, right? Wonderful. Your next boss, you're gonna have to hide from it and collect items to try to take it out. Your fourth boss is gonna be like, you know, I haven't really thought of more game mechanics yet, but you know, I'm thinking about what I could do for these bosses. My last boss is going to be. I've already decided what my last boss is going to be. I figured out what my character will be for that. Basically how we run around it. Um, His dog was going off. I love those dogs. They're wonderful. Yeah, but no, we're looking at like a. It could be possibly the boss rush. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. Now they're just doing music again. Could possibly be a boss rush. That's one of my things. I would like to do that one. Because I'm trying to put out a quick game that I can accumulate funds to sit on, like a little nest egg. May not necessarily bring me major funds, but it'll bring me enough to where I can use it to accumulate into a bigger project. My second one I'm looking at is a extraction shooter, kind of like Into the Radius. And close to that idea in an apocalyptic setting. Where you're collecting stuff, collecting artifacts and all to sell, and trying to get back to your base without dying. You have a base to upgrade and a setup like that. Third game idea I'm looking at is something kind of like Peak, like, you know, in that indie game range, where I'm basically just going to throw a bunch of code at the wall and see what sticks. If it sticks, wonderful, it's a feature. If it doesn't stick, well, it's not a feature. So yeah, I figure I want to do like a physics-based game, at least one of them. My first one's not going to be physics-based because physics does take a sweet bit of time. Like just doing this procedurally generated dungeon is going to take me a hot minute. Just like probably about 2 days to do this. And that's maybe I might be done in 2 days. But that's not even the fine tuning of everything. We gotta remember, this is where we're at right now, if I just run the code. So you got your room that spawns. I don't even have a player character in here, do I? Oh, it's because it's simulating. We don't want to simulate. Oh, we want a regular play. Stop! Stop it! There we go. So yeah, it spawns in, everything's good. You see my character slides a little bit when I run. So, you know, I'm gonna have to edit the gravity.
Realistically, it'll be more than that. Don't overstress yourself on it.
Well, no, this generational, like, just generating the dungeons really only going to take me, like, 2 or 3 days to get set up. It's just going to be the fine-tuning afterwards. It's going to be the fun part. 'Cause right now, I just got to get the rooms set up, and get them all squared away. Because right now, see, I've got it to where it'll start generating the first room. Right now, what I'm coding is where it'll generate the next room, so whatever way I want to go, it'll generate. But seeing as I don't have it coded yet, none of these are going to generate. And this is going to be an entrance area. And then for the next room, you know, like if it doesn't have a selected area, it'll close it off. Like it'll actually close off that area. You gotta see your dungeon room right here. So when the other areas, if it's say this is not like an applicable thing, this gets deleted and it closes off that section. That's one of the next code I'm working on right now with the dungeon generation.
Gotten that random one, we will set it, and this means that this is the chosen one. This node is that arrow that has been chosen for the exit. So now that we have our exit, we need to spawn a room. So drag out here, spawn actor from class, just like we did with the start room. And as before, we need to set this one to always spawn, ignore collision. And see, now we can select our room here. We have two rooms, the master room and the dungeon room 1, but we want to make this into a list, and then we wanted to select a random room from the list. So right click on this class, say promote to variable, and rename it to room list. And then we need to set this one over here. I don't know what all this is called, but there's a button to the right of the actor, and select array and change variable type. An array is the same as a list.
Okay.
See, now it won't work in here. I cannot put a list into an actor because it just needs one. And if this is red, you just hold down Alt and left click on it and it will go away. So now we have a room list. So hold down Alt and left click on it and it will go away. So now we have a room list with nothing in it. We need to get a random room from the list, and we just do it in the same way. Drag out, type in random array item, and then plug it in here in the class. Now if we have a list with many rooms in, it will select a random room and it will put that room as the one that will be spawned. It's as simple as that. Compile, and for some reason there's an error here, which is the spawn transform. For some reason it needs more information than that. That this doesn't equal 0 in the world. So to fix that, we just right click it and say split struct pin. Then we'll get the location, the rotation, and the scale. And now it won't complain when we press compile. See, now there's no problems. So I don't know what that's about. So when this room has spawned, right now it's just spawning in 0 in the world. Right? I actually think we can just get the location. Anyways, let's move on here. Let's get back to that. We need to make sure that this room we are spawning is the master room. So we drag out here and then we type in cast master and select the master room. So now we are checking, is whatever we are spawning in here, is this the master room or not? And it is, because we are only putting rooms in. The dungeon room 1 is a child of the master room. You can see it's using, the parent is a master room. You can see it up here on the right. So the child are also using the master room, which means when we are spawning a child room, it will work as the master room. It knows it comes from the master room. So let's right click as master room and promote to a variable here, and let's call this variable for latest room. This is the latest room that has been spawned. So what is happening here? It's basically taking this whatever room has been chosen, and it's setting that room, meaning that we can get access to it. We can drag in like get latest room, and this is the latest room. This is the room in here. We just have it in this small variable box. All right. Jesus Christ. But I mean, let's see if it works. Now it should just spawn a new room on top of the other room.
That would be your name.
I don't know, is it? It's not. Let's have a look. That is of course because we have nothing in the room list. Let's add the one room we have, which is the, just type in room, dungeon room 1. Because the list was empty, it didn't spawn anything. So let's try again. Play. Do we have 2 rooms? We have 2 rooms and they're spawning on top of each other. And that is awesome. So let me just see here if I can, let's just stop it. If I can get
Why? I didn't mean to modify this.
the selected exit point location, right? So I can get the selected exit point, grab it from here and say get, and then get world location. I'm getting the location of the exit point and then I'm plugging it into the transform location here. So now the new room will spawn at the selected exit point location, right? It will have a different rotation, always the same rotation, but it should spawn in a different place now. Let's see.
Hold on. My Facebook crashed. Still. Oh, I think.
But it will have a different rotation. Always the same rotation, but it should spawn in different place. Rotation. Yeah. So now the new room will spawn at the selected exit point location, right? It will have a different rotation. Always the same rotation, but it should spawn in a different place now. Let's see. See? Is this the new one? I don't know. Let's press stop. Let's try again. See, it's spawning.
It's not spawning in a different location. Issue.
And then it's see at this point. Stop and play. See, now it's selected this point here where it looks right. So we got something working, guys. Also, all right, let's see if we can get the orientation correct also. Also, I was dragging out this exit point. I could also get it from here. These two are the exact same.
I think it's because I doubled up.
Thing, so I can same. Should just price this small latest room. This whatever room has. So what has happened? That has been variable for mode to a variable here, and let's call this variable for latest room. This is the latest room that has been spawned. Whatever room has been chosen, and it's setting latest room in this small variable. But I mean, let's see. That is off. Let's have a look, because we have the one but it didn't spawn anything. Try again. And let's just start exit point location, right? So I can get the selected exit point, grab it from here and say get, and then I'm getting the location of the exit point, and then I'm plugging it into the transform location here. So now the new room will spawn at the selected exit point location, right? It will have a different rotation, always the same rotation, but it should spawn in a different place now. Let's see. See? Is this the new one? I don't know. Let's press stop. Let's try again. See, it's spawning. This is the start room. It has selected this exit room from the start, and then is spawning this room at this point. Stop and play. See, now it's selected this point here where it looks right. So we got something working. Then plug it in. This should work, right? So let's try and see.
I'm streaming, I'm doing... What? You need me to take her? Put her right here. Come here, baby. Alright, no. Come on, precious.
This combine it to the transform and then plug it in. This should work, right? So let's try and see. Yes, start room, new room selected this.
Alright, why is it not working? What's going on? Child! Access none property. Selected exit. Other. Back to the beginning.
It's just super small there. The 0 of 1 up. Just sure. Get it. Room. The room be rounded of is a new thing. Then put all rough. This will be useful, awesome. So we can read this copy. So now friends and a new room going. So cool, only one is closed, and we will close at the end. Exit and folder. Then just delete. Type in, then we can engine room one override time thing. So we are avoiding that by always spawn, ignore collisions. So where do we want to press compile? Press compile. We can character room. So we can see that is missing. And know all this into the and say get folder. Then we can get the children of that folder. You see folder and tutorial, because it's can say explain in a second, and then we are making sure that it's the correct variable. You can see everything are getting put into the list. And also I think for some reason we need to at the bottom I think that string list that green color
Something's not connected correctly
to this node, which is this whole code here condensed into this one. You can also clean things up a bit, add this up, search for born in here, also here, and if you functions and go into a different viewport here to work with it, and on the left the exit list. Then we can get a right click and we will select it and then tie it into the custom event here.
Okay, but
So we're getting the list, we're getting a
I think it's saying exit lists has no value. Basically what it's telling me. Why does exit list have no value?
random exit, a random arrow, and when we have gotten that random one, we will set it. Is that we have so right click on this class, say promote to variable, boom, an array. It won't read. You do it here. And if for some reason it will get the trend and what's about insertion. Move on. So now the room are not, and it is because we're only putting rooms in. The room, the master, so work as the right. This is chosen, and it's setting that this room just have it twice. No, is it? Because just
Alright, so the issue is it's not getting the exit room list. Alright, still not getting the exits. Why? Access none trying to read property. Selected exit node. Spawn actor. What does it mean? Oh, this is aggravating. What is going on? So it's telling me doesn't understand what selected exit. But it was a second ago. The thing's there. Why are we not there, though? So yeah, it's having 2 runtime errors. Right before the spawn actor. So the rooms list is working.
If I can get the selected X select point location, right? So I can get the, say get, and then getting the location of the exit point, and then I'm plugging it into the transform location here. So now the new room will spawn at the selected exit point location, right? It will have a different rotation, always the same rotation, but it should spawn in a different place now. Let's see. See? Is this the new one? I don't know. Let's press stop. Let's try again. See, it's spawning.
Of course we run into there first. Not really explaining here. Casting. Photograph, dungeon. So it's accessing nothing when it's trying to read that. Gotta remove that for we got an adult. We got an adult here, adult.
Putting it into this list. That means that there should be 3 exits in this.
Yeah. He ran off, boys. Swap the location. I know, she opened the door and ran away.
This list. Can we test that? Maybe press F9, see if it works. Compile. Press play. There's nothing. That is because I think we need another step. Let's just say print string. And then remove this error thing and then edit F9 to make the code stop when it reaches this node. Let's try and see if that works. See, we have 3 exits right now. Arrow
Hey, how are you? Red Heart, can you reply me in chat because my Wi-Fi is so buffering. Red Heart.
Who are you? Uh, I have no idea if that's actually typing or not. Okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? Why am I getting 0?
Row 1, 2, 3 in the list. So that's awesome, guys. It's the 9, 2. I think there's nothing. That is because I think we need another step. Let's just say print string.
Am I just not? No way that happened.
I'm also good.
Glad you're good. Oh. I can't believe that happened. Oh, wonder why it doesn't work. Yeah, it would be why it doesn't fucking work. It's because it can't fucking find the shit. If it can't find the shit, it's not gonna work. Oh, brother, okay. That should have fixed. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know.
And then remove this. It needs more information than the
Thanks.
latest room, and we're getting it. We could also do it here. It's the same thing. Okay, let's just delete this again. So now this is working awesome. So let's just tighten it up a bit. List we have, drag it out, get it, and put it in here. And
Where are you from?
we have nothing in the room list. Let's add, just empty play,
I'm a little busy.
and then plug room will spawn different place now. I don't know. Let's press start play where it looks right. So we got something working, guys. All right, let's see if we can get the orientation. Could also get it from here. I like to keep the straight, you know. Anyway, so we set it as the latest room. Now we need to get the orientation. Actually, can I also do? Actually, I'm thinking about. Can I just location and yes, start room, new room. Selected this.
Why do you hate me?
Exit, and it oriented itself correctly. Let's stop, play.
No, that time it oriented itself correct. Not that time. Or that time. Or that time. Swap. Kill it. Play it. Alright, something's not working here. Forget that. Hmm.
At McDurpy Muffins.
Wait, who's atting me? What? Oh. Where are I from? Mississippi.
I am from us.
From us. Followed me. Signature wall. Oh. Alright, that was easy. We know your bot account. Toodaloo. Alright, the override had worked. See, whatever he's doing, that isn't correct.
Same thing here. So guys, new room, correct exit. This looks like it works, and it's better than my original dungeon, which I'm making this from. So I mean, so far so good, guys. Awesome work, awesome progress. Okay, next thing. We will clean this up a little more later on. When we get stuff working, we can do it like this, so it looks awesome. So now we need to get the latest room, the new room.
See, I feel like
I want to lock it.
alright, whatever. You know what? We're at a point where we just need to keep going forward.
We need to get all the exits and put those into the list, so the next room has even more exits to choose from. Right, so we drag out the latest room and we're getting it. We could also do it here, it's the same thing. So get exits, it's in the bottom. Now we're getting the folder again, just as before. Drag out.
It's just exit folder.
out, type in get children components. Now we're getting all the exit arrows. And
yeah, baby. Come on. Come here. Come on.
and again we will append. Append just means it takes everything in the list here and put it into another list. And this needs to go into the bottom one. And then we can get the exit list we have. Drag it out, get it, and put it in here. And this list already have 3 exits in it. Now we get the 3 new exits here, and we're adding it to the exit list. So it should have 6 in it. Let's just test it out. Print. We just need to test stuff out all the time, guys. F9 to stop it when it reaches this point, and then put it in here. Oops. So it will be the next thing that is played in our execution here.
Stop clicking things!
Alright, compile. Let's see.
What? I didn't do nothing. I just grabbed her. Made it all the way through. Cool. Nice. Awesome.
Let's see how many exits we have. We have 6. 3 from the start room and 3 from the new room. Awesome. Everything works as intended. That's great, guys. Okay, let's just delete this again. So now this is working. Awesome. So let's just tighten it up a bit.
Hey. Psst. Hey. Psst.
And then select everything. Press C on the keyboard and
What's it missing? Come here, baby. Stand for a little bit.
and call it spawn. C on the and then select everything. Press C on the keyboard and call it spawn. Next room. And since it's working, we're making it green, and we are enhancing the text here. And line it up so it looks great here, right? Looks awesome. So another thing I think we need to do in here is that we need to, when the exit point
Huh? Oh.
have been selected, we need to remove it from the list so it's not placing a new room on top of the same exit that has already been used before. So we drag out from the selected exit point, and then we type in remove. So remove item in the array like this, and then we drag out the exit list because we want to remove it from the list and plug in the list here. and then connect these up. So so it's doing this before it spawns the room. And I mean, just because it has been removed from the list doesn't mean that this doesn't know where to spawn, because we have already saved the selected
Kit Kat.
point in the world, right? All the exit points are still in the world. I'm just removing it from the list. So when we are using that list later on, it won't get the same arrow that we had already used before. And we might need to remove this later on, because if this room doesn't work, we don't want to remove it from the exit point from the list. Maybe we want to spawn another room on that exit, and maybe that will work. But let's talk about that when we get there. Just fix this up, make it look great. Alright, so the cool thing is now... Alright, so the cool thing is now we can just spawn endless rooms. The idea is, after this room has been spawned, we want to spawn it again. We want to get a new room. So spawn room, spawn next room. Okay, so now we are spawning the next room, and this will maybe cause your computer to crash. I don't know, because now it's just spawning rooms endlessly. Right? Spawn this room. When that is done, it goes back and play this whole code again. Spawns a new room, puts it in place, then spawns a new room, puts it in place. Right? So this will just carry on forever, and that is not good. So we need some kind of room counter that can count how many rooms we want in the dungeon and how many rooms we have left, so it knows when to stop. So let's do that, and we need to do that before we press play, otherwise it will just create an endless dungeon. So for the room amount, we just need to use an integer. So we go down to the variables down here, press the plus, then we get a new variable, we call it room amount, and here where it says actor, we need to select an integer. That is just a number, and it should not be an array. So go over here to the right.
I think I'm stupid, I forgot how to spell amount.
Single. Compile, then we can type in, let's say, should not be an array. So go over here to the right and change it to single. Compile, then we can type in, let's say 10. We want 10 rooms. So when spawning next room, we want to check if we have any rooms left. So drag out room amount. So we are getting the 10 room number here. No, sorry guys, I don't think we need to do it here. We need to do it
Stop.
before it spawns the next room. So drag it out.
You're trying to turn off my PC.
Get the room amount.
Baby girl. Go to mama. Here. Oh, that's got a magnet on it. I don't know. No. I'll be back again. We'll do one more stream today. Gonna have to call it for right now. Talk to you guys later.